I know you wrote an article. Andrew Berry, hard decision on what the Browns will do with pick two. Said there hasn't been one yet. Do you think they're still kind of listening to all options, or do you think they have a pretty good idea what they're doing?
Well, I think they have a pretty good idea. I have, talking to some pretty good sources, and I believe it's down to, if even at that time he said that, I think it was down to two players, Carter or Hunter, and unless something is just blown away in a trade offer, I can't see him moving off, of Hunter. I mean, he talked about you've been out there. I've never heard him go on, and give such a praise of a player, especially before he's on your team. And when he compared him to Shohei Ohtani, a two-way player, just signed a 7 year, $700 million contract. If you could get a guy like that and all you had to do was draft him, I think you'd be run out of town if you didn't take him, wouldn't you?
Yeah. The other thing that it certainly you could see his kind of demeanor light up a little bit when he was asked about Jalen Milroe as well.
Yeah, that I took it as a little different take, is because that one's more out of their control. A lot of things have to happen to get him at 33 if that's what you want to do. You can't necessarily trade up if somebody else, wants the guy and takes him. Um, so that I almost took with a grain of salt that, maybe they're trying to get somebody else to take him. I think they like him. I think they like Jackson Dart. I think they do like Shador Sanders, all three of them, and even Tyler Shook. So, he did kind of go out of his way and heap some praise on Milroe. So I really, from the one thing, I think he feels pretty safe. I think that just as the Titans came out today and said they're keeping their pick and basically, have closed the door to trade offers, that they're going to take Cam Ward. I thought maybe the praise for Travis Hunter was maybe to see if the Titans could bite and take him and open up the door for Ward. But I think it's pretty settled that Ward's going to be taken by the Titans. And I think he feels pretty good that they have the chance to, take whoever they want. And I'd be very surprised if they would move off of that. I mean, it would have to be a substantial overhaul. I know a lot of teams like Hunter, but if you have a chance to get him and you believe he is, a legitimate two-way player that can impact the game like does in baseball, I surely think, you don't want to be the guy that traded, away from him.